And underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild, 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 wild. Follow me down, there's no one around. Lay back and take your socks and shoes right off. That natural light is so damn polite, can make you feel just like...
Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 17 of our Total Drama Sim series, which is crazy to think. We've seen so much drama, we've seen so many Sims go, and we've seen relationships build up and break down. And speaking of drama and Sims going, we last episode saw Benji leave the island, which is kind of sad, but also he's kind of been like a central character when it comes to a lot of the drama that's gone on the island. So it's going to be interesting to see if people start getting along more, or if the fighting's going to continue. Like, was Benji the cause of a lot of the drama, or was he just kind of in the middle of multiple drama stories? I don't know. I'm interested to see how that's going to go. But this episode is a competition episode, so we're going to see someone else go up for immunity. Lacey won it last week, and the weeks before, Eli won it. So it's time to see if there's going to be a new person to win immunity, or will it be one of those two again? I'm excited to find out, but before we hop into the game, I want to ask you guys to comment and subscribe. It means a lot. But anyway, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the game, because this is going to be a very special competition. Okay, so here we are back at our lovely Camp Wawanakwa. We have our 7 remaining campers standing all on these photographer marks here, ready for their next competition, which I'm sure you are excited to figure out. So in this competition, we're going to use this gamepad, and we're going to play the game Blick Block. At least I believe that's what it's called. But anyway, in this game, there's a bunch of cubes around, and there's different animations for what they can do. But the one that's going to be important to us is they're going to grab a block, and then they're going to move this block to the side. And we're going to count that as 1 point. So this is going to be a point-based game. And we're going to score them based off of who scores the most points to the least amount of points. So here we have, as you can see, 7 positions with 7 different items behind them. And that's because this is going to match up with the placement of the different Sims. So in the first one, at the very end, this is going to be the person who comes in last place with the lowest amount of points. And there's a pile of letters there, and that represents having no vote. You get no vote at the next tribal council if you come in last place, which is a huge disadvantage in the game. But then, the second one, we see a confused jack-o'-lantern face, and that's because whoever comes second to last will have to vote for their highest relationship. So typically how I decide people's votes at tribal council is they vote for whoever they like the least. So whoever gets in this position is actually going to vote for who they like the best to go home. So this can be a horrible disadvantage for somebody. Yeah, like it's just, I think that one can be detrimental to a lot of people's games. Then the next one, these next two, they're kind of just like more whimsical punishments. It's in the middle. You didn't do horrible, but you didn't do great either. So the first one, we can see a makeup chair, and that's because that person is going to get their head shaved, and they will have their head shaved for the rest of the game. So that one's just kind of aesthetics, but it's still going to affect you for the rest of the game. Then we have these clown suits, and that's because whoever loses comes in this position. What is it? 4th? Whoever comes in 4th will have to be the island's tragic clown for an entire week. So they are going to have to just wear this horrible costume the entire week. Then we have 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place with the bronze, silver, and gold statues. If you come in 3rd place, nothing. So it's like a normal challenge. When you lose, you just lose. You don't have any disadvantages. You don't have any advantages. So typically that would be seen as like a bad position to like get nothing, but with this type of competition, it's actually kind of a prize to get nothing because there's so many disadvantages. Then second place is actually a kind of powerful one. You get an extra vote. So like the person who's losing a vote, we're still gonna have 7 votes this round because whoever comes in second gets 2 votes, which is incredible. And then the first place person wins immunity as always, which is without a doubt the strongest power. Like it gives you can do whatever you want. Social day doesn't matter. I mean, it might matter later in the game, but you can't be touched at tribal and you also get a vote. So it's an incredible thing. So yeah, those are our advantages and disadvantages. So as you can see, this is going to be a very big and important competition, not just for this week of Total Drama Sims, but it could kind of shape the path moving forward for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and get straight into the game now that we've covered the rules. Alright, so it is time to start our competition. I'm going to have Eli go first since he's right here. And he's going to go and play Flick Block. Again, we're counting cubes. There's the animation where they put them up top and down. So we're counting both. So let me get my pen ready for counting. Alright, that's 1 for Eli. And jumping, of course, does not count for anything. Let's see. Alright, 2. 3. 4. We're about halfway through, down to the bottom wheel. No.
Whoa!
7. That's a really good score. Maybe he's coming back for so Esther. She's gonna go there. Oh. 2 more and she at least I 7. She's tied with Eli already. Let's see if she gets any. She hasn't even reached the halfway. 8, 9. Okay, Eli officially has not won. That's sitting at which is a really high score. He smells actually. Okay, so I just went back and watched the footage of the first 2 competing. Audio issues, it wouldn't be me if there weren't any, so it seems like we had some audio issues. You couldn't really hear what I said, but you can still see what happened. As you could see, we had Eli who had a score of 7. Then we had Esther with an incredible score of 15, which I was saying is like the highest, one of the highest scores I've ever seen from this game before. I was very impressed. I think she's going to be a hard one to beat. But now that we got our audio fixed, we have Van no longer burning to death. Let's go ahead and have Fable go. Also, I'm getting rid of them being in a negative mood. I know by the end of the game, he was embarrassed, Eli. But when he started it, he was energized, I believe. But he was in a positive moodlet. So we want everybody to be in a positive moodlet. So we're going to get rid of that. She's energized. That's good. Now we're going to have her go play Blick Block. Let's see if she can beat 7 or maybe even beat 15 and put Esther out of first place. But I feel like Esther's at least guaranteed herself top. Okay, Fable 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm very impressed with Esther. I didn't think her, like, this is definitely a gaming competition, so I didn't see her coming in and, like, basically completely killing it like that. 3, 4 for Fable. So yeah, very impressed. Alright. 5, 6. Fable's actually doing pretty good too. 1 more and she at least beats Eli. So she'll be guaranteed not to be last place. Come on, Babel. Gonna get one more? Looks like she's just dodging them now, and the game's only a quarter way left. Oh, there we go. 7. She's at least tied with Eli now. Both sitting at 7. Alright, 8. 9. Alright, so she's not going to be in last place. Alright, so now Eli, you have to be 3rd or lower. So, and Fable, you have now earned 2nd place. You at least won't be last. Maybe you'll keep 2nd, maybe you'll lose it. We're going to have her go play Block Block. Now, she was the winner last week, so let's see if she can do a back-to-back community challenge. Looks like she's excited. Okay. 1, 2. Nice. It's a good start, but you gotta keep it up. She's a quarter of the way done now. Again, you can see that down here. Right now, she's definitely got to score more. At least 5 more to tie with me. Okay. 3. 4. Sitting at a score of 4. Not bad. Not great. But not bad. It's over halfway. It's not looking like... Alright. 5. It's not looking like Lacey's going to have a back-to-back win. Is she going to score any more before her time is up? Doesn't look like it. Oh, she got one more. Okay, so Lacey scored with a score of 6. So it's official. We're going to have a new immunity winner this round. And she scored less than Eli, so right now she is at the tragic clown costume. It's going to be fun because this is going to definitely be a new win for somebody. Oh, and Zara starts right off with 2 points. Let's see if she can score at least above 6, which would put her not in last place and push Lacey down 1 more. Alright, that's 3. Zara gonna get more. She's over halfway now. A really low score. She's definitely gotta catch a couple more. Okay. 4. 5. If she gets one more, she'll tie with Lacey. Let's see. Time's almost up. Alright, 6. 7. Alright. So, Zara is now tied with Eli. So I'm going to put her right here. It's not going to be on an exact mark. These two are going to have to recompete to see where their standing is. Have that redone after we get everybody else's first score. So now we have Ace. So Ace is going to go ahead and play Blick Block. Alright, Ace, let's see if you can beat a score of 6. Alright, starting with 2. Nice. Oh, right there. 3. He's scoring pretty quick. 4. 5. He's doing good. Looks like he's gonna at least guarantee himself not last place if he can score at least more than 1 more. Alright, 6. Right now he's tied with Lacey, so he's tied for last. 7. 8. Okay. He's now surpassed Eli and Zara, because they are tied for 7. And he's over halfway now. Alright, 9. 10. Okay, he's sitting in second place. 11. 12. He's starting to catch up with Esther. 13. 14. And he was 1 away from tying with Esther. Alright, Van, time for you to play Blick Block and be the last person. So let's see how he does. He's still in a positive mood, which is good. Alright, he's dodged 2. Alright, 1. That's 2 for Van. 3. 4. Not super strong, but he's only halfway, so he could still catch up with a lot of points. There we go, 5. 6. He's now tied with Lacey, if you don't mind. She's just gonna go take a bathroom break real quick. I don't want to be distracted. Alright, 7 for Van. I need her to come back. Go back to Van. Sorry. 8. 9. Okay, he's now tied with Fable. Alright. So, with that, we have an official ranking. Officially in first place is Esther with 15 points, so she is our winner. Then we have Ace in second place with a point of 14. Then we have 2 ties. We have a tie for third with 9 points, and we have a tie for fourth right now, which of course is going to change once we separate this tie, with 7 points, I believe. Yes, 7 points. Then we have Lacey with only 6. So from this lineup, unfortunately, we know Lacey came in last. She went from being the winner of last week to the loser this week. Close-knit lifestyle. That's interesting. So she has lost her vote this week, but we still have to figure out the rest. Okay, so we're gonna go first, and we're gonna see who these 2 punishments are gonna go to, which is either gonna actually kind of bad for Eli and Zara. One of them are getting their head shaved, and one of them are gonna vote out their closest relationship. So let's see how that's gonna go. We're gonna get rid of the negative moodlets. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna play Blick Block with Eli. Dani is really wanting to hang out. Alright, we're gonna do our second set. Alright, he got 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. He's doing pretty good. He's not even halfway yet, and he has 5. Let's see if he's gonna grab any more. There we go. 6. 7. So he's now tied his first score. He's only got a quarter of the time left. Alright. 8. 9. Is he gonna get 10? No. So he got 9. Now let's find out if Zara is gonna beat his score or lose to him. And while getting your head shaved might not seem great, considering Zara has a beautiful head of hair, I feel like that's better than having to vote out your best friend. So let's see how Zara does. Alright, she's starting with 1. 2. 3. She's having a strong start. Eli did quite a bit better than he did the first time, so let's see if Zara can as well. Alright, 4. And she's halfway. 5. 6. 7. She needs at least 2 to tie again. Hopefully they don't tie again. So then they'd have to go another round. 8. She needs at least 1 more. did not. Her score of 8 does not beat Eli's score of 9. So, unfortunately, Zara is going to be voting out her closest ally in the game, which can be really sad because Zara's been playing a pretty friendly game so far, so this could be a lot for her. And now we have Fable and Van. One will have absolutely nothing done to them and will get 3rd place, and the other will have to be the Tragic Clown for the week. So let's go ahead, get rid of the bad moods. There we go. And we're going to have Fable go first. Let's see how Fable does. Alright, starting right off with some points. 2, 3, 4. Fable's starting strong this round. She does not want to wear the Tragic Clown suit. And I can't blame her. It doesn't look great. Alright. 5, 6. She's getting a lot of the doubles. She's not even halfway, and she already has a score of 6, which is incredible. Not halfway and already tied with Lacey's score. Oh, she's tense in the middle of the game. She was doing so good, it might mess her up. Yeah, she's feeling tense in the middle of the game. I think it may have messed her up. She started it in a good mood, which is the important part. Alright, 7. 8, 9. And it's almost over. And it's done. So she got tense in the middle of the game and it really kind of threw her off of her rhythm. But she managed to tie with her original score, so she still didn't do bad. She got 9, but we're going to have to see if Van can beat that. And Van is already in a positive mood, so we're going to have him go play Blick Block. And if he scores less than 9, then he will be in 4th place. More than 9, he's in 3rd place. We'll see how it goes. Oh, 1 right off the bat. 2 and 3. Alright, doing pretty good. Let's see. 4, 5. Alright. He actually... Fable might have still won, actually. 7, 8. And that's it. So with his score of 8, he earns 4th place. So, this is our official lineup. But I believe there is a bit of punishments to deal out, so we will be right back. Alright, and here are our campers after the competition. We have Esther, who's sitting there in 1st place, completely immune this week, sitting in the best spot. Then we have Ace, who has an extra vote this week, which is quite a really good power in its own. Then we have Fable, who didn't get any prizes, but she also avoided all the punishments, which is a prize in its own if you ask me. Then we have Van, our resident Tragic Clown for the week, looking sad. And then we have our new bald and beautiful Eli, whose head has been shaved completely clean, and it's going to be like that for the rest of the game, head completely shaved. Then we have Zara, who avoided being shaved, but unfortunately is going to have to vote out her closest ally this week. And then we have Lacey, who is not safe, has no immunity, and has no vote. So her social game is going to have to really come in strong this week if she wants to survive. So that's kind of a wrap on this episode. Comment down below what you think about the punishments. Are you surprised Esther won? How do you feel about Lacey going from the strongest spot to the weakest spot? Or anybody else in between you're surprised by? Again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.